Nick, the best time of the year, playoff games. Just how's it feel to keep the season going, get
Yeah.
at least one more game?
Yeah, it feels good. The guys put in the work to get the result the other night. We're all excited to go to Seattle and hopefully come back with the result. But you can feel it in the air, you can feel it in the locker room. Guys are excited, and guys can't wait to get on that field.
You guys took care of business at home, finally getting the win on the Portland Timbers after the regular season matchups. There was a period of time where they were throwing everything at you in particular. Had to just, can you describe those kind of 10
Yeah.
minutes of time?
Yeah, first half, I don't think I got a shot at me, and it's the toughest part of being a goalkeeper, staying in the game. And luckily, second half I was able to come up with some saves for the team. And we have another week of training and a game, and the boys in front of us, in front of me, played excellent, and hopefully we could do that again on Wednesday.
And what has it been, just from your vantage point? You get a good vantage point of the guys in front of you. Second half of the season, defense has been incredible, really turned things around. If you had to pinpoint a couple attributes, things that have really come together, what would it be?
I think it's all players playing defense. It's not just the back line. It's everybody being committed of both sides of the ball, getting back. But then again, consistency in the back line. I think when you play next to players and you kind of figure out how they tick, and the guys in front of me are doing that.
Blanco's shot in particular, that one that you had to reach up and save, is that all a positioning save where if you're 6 inches forward, it's a save you don't make? How to, maybe take us through a save like that?
Listen, I've played against Blanco for a long time, and I know he has a good shot. He likes to, hit balls from distance, and it was about just being ready, being aware, knowing any minute he'll get the ball off his foot, and yeah, I mean, there's positioning that goes involved with it, and there's footwork that's involved with it. For me, it all came together on that shot, and happy it did.
When the ball's in the air, is there, and maybe this goes through all those saves like that through your career, is there a moment when you have that, oh crap, I'm not going to get it, or is there
Yeah,
that split second where you're like,
I
I
remember
got
this last shot was more just dipping and diving. It was all over the place, so I was just trying to stay with it, get my paw out, and luckily I got a piece of it.
In terms of Seattle, each of you won your home games. But Seattle's was so early on in the year. How much can you take from those, if anything?
Listen, they're a new team. They got Jordan Morris back. They're clicking just like we're clicking at the right time. We got to just look over their video and see what's they've been great at, and where we could expose them. But for us, we'll get in the drawing board today and tomorrow, and to see where we can get after them. It's a different game. It's a different team, as are we, and it'll be a good game.
And so with the short turnaround, Freddie kind of said it the other day that it's hard to keep the same 11 in such a short time. How important is it going to be to find as much continuity with the lineup that you guys had so much success with, even though there probably will be a couple changes?
Yeah, Freddie's in a tough position because these playoffs, everybody wants to be on the field, and right now it's about getting some rest, eating. Today we did a regen and getting the bodies right for that Wednesday, and I'm sure everybody's going to say that they're fine to play, but it's up to Freddie to put the best 11 out there for that game. So I think a lot of guys already had a lot of exposure this year with being on the field and experience, so whoever does come in, I think they'll be ready.
Nick, you've been in some big games at places like Century, like MLS Cup for one, but what does it take to get the win in environments like that and in playoff win or go home type games?
You just got to, roll your sleeves back and be ready to fight. And that's what these games are about. They're not always pretty, but, you find a way to win. And that's what we've been doing the last couple of months. And so they're a tough team, like I said before, but we got to roll our sleeves up and be ready to battle first. And like I've always said, be organized, be disciplined, and believe we can get a result.
Historically, you guys have played Seattle well. I mean, you guys were kind of peaked around the same time. Was there anything you attribute to just kind of that matchup always being so good?
No, I think everybody's up for it. I think every game brings its own elements, but I think this one it's playoff. It's win or go home. So I think on both sides, everybody's ready to go, and they're going to be ready. They're going to be buzzing. They're at home. Yeah, like I've been saying, it's every game presents its own stuff, and we're ready. We're ready for Wednesday.
For you personally, it's potentially the last
Yeah.
game. I mean, was that weird on
It
Saturday,
was.
knowing that that could
Yeah,
be
I
the
was
case?
I was a little weird at home before the game, the unknown. But again, the guys gave me another game, so grateful for that. But yeah, the unknown of not knowing if you're going to ever step on that pitch again or be in that locker room is always going to be there until we lose or until we win. So just going with the flow.
At this point in your career, what kinds of things are you doing in order to make sure your body is right for every game?
Yeah, like I mean, this whole year, the coaches, coaching staff, and athletics staff have been great with me. Even today, I'll just go on the underwater treadmill, get a bike, maybe not do the pounding that maybe some of the younger guys do, but just listen to my body. Go home, get in the steamer, get in the pool at home, and get my movements in. Here, get over there to Seattle. I'm sure they'll have a pool there, and just kind of, get my routine going but yeah, you do have to take a step back. Less is more sometimes at my point in my career, and listen to your body and be as ready as you can come Wednesday.